By now you must have heard about ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is an AI tool. It's a tool that uses AI languages, and it can really make your work easier. I have said before that on Upwork, please do not mention in your proposals that you can use ChatGPT, because different clients perceive it differently. There are those who have embraced the tool, and there are those who still think that this tool is for the lazy. So unless this client asks about it, do not go mentioning that you can use ChatGPT. So for you to access ChatGPT, you need to create an account. So just type in ChatGPT, and then, well, for me, I'll need to log in because I have an account. For you, you'll sign up. It's so easy and it's free. So you sign in, you type in ChatGPT, and then for you, you'll create an account ChatGPT for. So for me, I'll just click and yeah, it will open because I already have an account. Opening an account is not complicated. Now you'll have something like this, and this is where you type in the instructions, what we call the ChatGPT prompt in this section. So there's some downloadable prompts. Like for me, I usually have this mostly when I'm doing digital marketing work. I have AI PRM. For you to get the AI PRM prompt, you need to download the AI PRM Google extension on your Chrome, and then you can install it, and you can access all these prompts. You can see right here, they're good if you're doing extensive work. I use this prompt mostly when I'm doing like digital marketing related work, but for simple tasks I just don't need a prompt. So how to use ChatGPT? Number one, you have to be specific. For example, if you're looking to generate a title for your profile, say for us lead generation, you'll tell ChatGPT, please write for me a title for a lead generation specialist on Upwork. Now you can see I am very specific. I have gone on to give the title of the job of the title of the freelancer, and I have said it's Upwork. You can decide to say, please give me a title for my Upwork profile. It will still give you something, but not probably what you'd have wanted, and you'd have to come back and write it again. And for lead generation, I have stated it's lead generation, and I have stated Upwork. You can say, please write for me for lead generation title. It will not give the same results. If you leave out Upwork, it will not give the same results. So you have to be very specific. Number two, if it's something that you need done in detail, you can use step by step. So you can break down the steps that you need. For example, you probably want it to give details, and you want those things done step by step. I don't know the perfect example that I can use. You probably want to write something about, say, cooking, and if you tell the ChatGPT to give you something about cooking, so what steps do you need in that cooking? Do you want the recipe to be there, or do you want it to jump the recipe, to give you the recipe without the ingredients? Do you want it to list the ingredients? Do you want it to give you the preparation? You see, like you can tell it, please write for me a recipe for baking this type of cake. Then you can go on and tell ChatGPT, list for me the ingredients, write for me the preparations, and then write for me the full recipe. And you can even tell ChatGPT, give me the serving options. That is how you do it if you want a detailed response. But if you give it a generalized prompt, it will give you a general answer. And remember, we are using ChatGPT to try and make things easier and faster. Then you can set a desired format. If you want your results in bullet form, you can go on and tell ChatGPT, like here, a specialist on Upwork, You can tell ChatGPT, like on Upwork, please write this in 3 paragraphs, please include bullets. You can tell it to however format you want. You can tell ChatGPT to do that. Especially this is when we'll be using ChatGPT to probably generate what do we call? To generate job cover letters. And whenever you generate a job cover letter, I must say, please do not copy paste that cover letter and just paste it. Why? Because what happens is that that cover letter will have words that are so obvious. Especially for Upwork cover letters, their words are so obvious. So you make sure after you have, like now, if I tell ChatGPT to write for me, unfortunately, since this is being recorded, I doubt if it will allow me to copy this, because okay, let me see. So if I like now, I can tell ChatGPT, write for me a job cover letter for this Upwork proposal. You notice how I am very specific with my words. For this Upwork proposal, then I will post the proposal. I will paste the proposal. So there you go. So it will generate a cover letter. So now, please, this is something that you will have to copy and edit a lot. Number one, remove the part of "I hope this message finds you well," because all the Upwork proposals that have been generated by ChatGPT have this section of "I hope this message finds you well." They have. Then I'm writing to express my interest in your project. Please, if you can, delete this first page. This first paragraph, if you can, just delete it or rephrase it or do whatever you have. But it's screaming, this first paragraph is screaming ChatGPT. If you have used ChatGPT, you know this first paragraph is screaming ChatGPT. Then even on the first paragraph, you want to go in and edit it a bit. I have cover letter templates on my page. I have not used ChatGPT to generate those templates. So you want to go in and probably they can help you personalize it. As an experienced freelancer with a proven track record in data research, so you can go on and edit it and say, include the number of years and say, I have worked on several projects, and probably say I have worked with various clients in data research and collection, instead of just saying as an experienced. It's instead of saying you that being that general. And then you can say, I am confident in my ability to deliver the accurate and detailed information you seek. This is very ChatGPT. So you can say, I am confident that I can deliver the accurate details that you need. In fact, you can go on and say, I'm confident that I will deliver details as per instructions. Change it, rephrase it. I understand the importance of acquiring high quality leads. You can go on and say, I will provide you high quality verified leads. And then you can ignore, I am committed to providing with a list of 50 contacts that meet your criteria. You can ignore that. That is so ChatGPT. Then here is why you should consider my proposal. This one you can just list as it is, but those paragraphs, please shorten them, make them short. With background in data mining and research, I have successfully completed similar projects in the past. Here you can say expertise, then say I have attached a sample of my previous work. You have those samples in the book or on the Google Classroom. They are there. Efficiency, you can go on and just make those. You have to be creative, okay? Then best regards, and then you go on and that is how you use ChatGPT to write our cover letters. Then if, for example, if you're using ChatGPT to do a job, you can set you can ask it to state for you the sources. Say, for example, it's something that a client wants you to do on something. You can tell it to give you the sources or references, and it will give you like publications and all the resources that it has gotten information from. Then you can limit the response, the length. Like now you can tell it in 10 paragraphs, or give me 10 names, or give me 100, give me like that. Then you can ask follow-up questions. Like now for here, if I didn't get, I can tell it, give more instructions and say include that I have worked for 3 years. So, but this is not something you do with your proposals, because you remember when you're writing your proposal, you don't have all the time. The follow-ups, you use them when you're doing you're now doing the job. Now something else, and it will rewrite for you, and you can see it has already included 3 years. Something else you need to know is that ChatGPT sometimes will not have answers for things, because it's AI. It's an AI tool. Like if you, number one, you cannot use ChatGPT to get clients, to get contacts and email addresses, telephone numbers. There's some things ChatGPT cannot do, but like now, it can help you. Like if you wanted to obtain real estate contacts, say if you wanted to do a research on real estate and you do not know where to start, umepewa kazi, and this client has told you that they want you to get real estate owners and you don't know where to start, you can tell ChatGPT to list for you real estate, to list for you an efficient way of finding real estate owners, and then it will give you something like this. And you can see it has listed for you how you can get the like now the question I have asked is, which is the most efficient way to find real estate owners in the USA, and it has listed for me. The beauty is it will make it easy for you. It will bring you the 10 best. But, and I have said, now if I pasted the same on Google, it will be very different. It will be very different, and I will spend a lot of time trying to, So this is what Google, like now here, 5 ways to find. So it gives you 5, and these 5 are probably not the best. See? So, but with ChatGPT, it's different. Yeah, so I think that's just a guideline on how you can use ChatGPT. There's some things it will not do. If you try to enter details, like you tell it to give you the most recent list of something, and it's not giving you, try to make it down. Like if you're trying to get a list of the, say, influencers in certain area, it's not giving you. You can tell them, how do I find a list of beauty influencers, something like that, and it will help you. So I hope that helps. And let's go on and start working. Thank you.